I got some side braids for you guys today with a little hair jewelry as well. Two different styles on my cute model here, and if you guys want to see how I achieve these two looks, stick around. And now that we've got my least favorite part of any of these hairstyles out of the way, we can move on. Yes, that's right, parting is my least favorite. It just takes so much time. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm trying to make parts, especially if it's going to be accent braids or really visible parts of the hairstyle, you have to make sure those parts are so straight. And it takes me about 4 or 5 tries every time I have to part any part. It's so annoying. And you know, the scalp moves around, you part, you think it's straight, and then you go to put your ponytails in or something, and then you realize something's crooked. I don't know. I must just have some crooked eyes or something, because my parts are always a little to the left or a little off-centered. And so if I'm trying really hard, I have to redo them. But most times, my girls are just gonna have to rock the crooked parts and keep it moving. The braided portion of this hairdo went by pretty quickly, and that's because our beautiful model Lay only requested 3 braids on the side. This was also our test run, our hairdo to see how these types of styles would look on her, and we must say we did love them. She also wanted to have a curly look to go with these braids, but we're going to do a straight look later on. She brought her own products. She likes the Dream Kids line from African Pride. So what she brought was that Olive Miracle leave-in conditioner. I wasn't a big fan of it once I mixed it with my products, but this is what she likes to use on her hair, and that's what we use. Only reason I wasn't a fan is because once I put the curl activator gel that I use that you saw there from World of Curls into her hair, it really started to flake up a little bit and form these little white patches, which I did not like. And the next day it didn't dry as well, and I'm not going to take the blame for that. We're going to put all of that blame on African Pride, but it does look good. We just didn't like how it dried and the way it sat in the hair afterwards. And so you're going to see that I use it in these first few sections, but as I finish working the product through the rest of her hair, and especially this front section, I did not use any more of the African Pride. I used my LOC method, which is, you see my purple spray bottle there, that's the oil in the water oil in the water. And then I would put my World of Curls on top of it, and that was our finished product when we had it. I used the diffuser on it to dry it a little bit to give her a little more last to her curls, and that was it. You see the back looks beautiful there, and that's her finished product on our first hairdo. And so for the second style, since we knew that the side braids really worked well on her cute little face, we wanted to go for that, and this is her back to school hairdo that you will see me putting on now. Again, parting, I hate it. It takes me forever, so we will be cutting and zooming through that like we just did and go straight to the part. Her thick hair is really wonderful for braids because with the thickness of her hair, it looks like feed-in braids, but she has no extra hair added in. And so I'm able to do the skinny braids and the fat braids and still do the same styles as the girls who have the actual hair fed in, but using only her hair. And so this again will just be some simple, well, not really simple, but braids on the side of her head. So I won't talk through the whole time because as you see, it's just going to be a bunch of braids. Lay's hair was already blown out prior to starting this hairstyle, but I still like to add moisture, as you guys know, at each step, and I am using my own mixture of oils that I like to put on directly onto parts whenever I'm parting the hair, because again, moist scalp makes for moist hair, makes for beautiful hairstyles, and also longer and thicker hair if your scalp is nice and healthy. While I do love for our braids to look neat and fresh, I do not like tight braids, and so although I'm braiding smaller sections here, I am not pulling the hair tightly at all because I really do not see a need for extra tight braids, whatever type of braid you're getting done, because if it's gonna fuzz, it's gonna fuzz. And actually, what helps fight fuzz is how you care for your hair at night and throughout the day. If you keep your satin head wrap on while you sleep and you are careful with putting your shirts on, your hairstyle should last the length of time that they're going to last either way. So there really is no need for all of the extra pulling and pain that is associated with braids sometimes. So I like to do gentle braids. Again, I like to practice ouchless hair, and so no matter how big or small my lovely hair models might be, I like ouchless hair, and we don't like pulling or tagging or tugging the hair. We end this style with 5 pretty braids on the side of her head for her back to school hairdo. She was very happy with. Her hair was already blown out, and I just took my flat iron brush to it to give it a little extra straightening. She's very happy again, and so whenever my girls are happy, I'm happy. You see she's rocking it, she's styling it for us. So cute. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm giving you a little extra camera view there.